Hello, I'm Carlos Millán, and my teammates are Regina Garcia and Cesar Flores. And our final project is about World War II, and our cultural products is Pearl Harbor and Hacksaw Ridge. Well, first, Pearl Harbor. Pearl Harbor is a 2001 movie that was created by Michael Bay. In historical context of the movie is based on how on December 10th of 1941, the Japanese army and the planes and submarines attacked the aircraft carriers of the United States fleet of Pearl Harbor, where many soldiers died and warships along with boats were damaged or destroyed. This resulted in the United States entering the World War II on the Allied side. The, the relationship that the World War II and this film have is that Pearl Harbor was a very important battle for the World War II and is a very good copy of what happened in the real battle in the year of 1941. The film have a great impact on the Hawaiian city, having a positive impact on its economy. This film was the sixth film of 2001 that had the highest number of income and the third highest grossing romantic drama.
Mel Gibson's film, Hacksaw Ridge, was created in the year of 2016. Its subject stands out in the role of the perspectives of the average white man in the United States. Religion above all things, skin deep nationalism, and the meaningless proposition of constant warfare against an enemy. It has historical context. The film was based in the World War II, specifically on the place of the Japanese island, Okinawa. The film takes place with the story of a soldier Desmond T. Doss, played by Andrew Garfield, who was one of the most important participants in the Battle of who, without firing a weapon, also managed to win the Medal of Honor. In October of 1945, United States President Harry S. Truman awarded him with the Medal of Honor for the great courage and tremendous determination of him under dangerous and dramatic conditions. Thanks to his heroism in war, the soldier Desmond Doss was a man who renounced violence. He enlisted in the United States Army, not as a soldier, but as a medic, and his activity on the front lines embodies a Hollywood heroic story that Mel Gibson wanted to make into a movie. Thanks to this denial of being able to touch a weapon, he was mocked by his colleagues and generals, but managed to save the lives of 75 wounded soldiers who would have died without his help. This movie created a great impact in the society due to its value and message it transmits, which is that any man can be a hero and that being religious is a part of that. Que nada más me quedo así.
Okay. This is the comparison table. Okay, yeah. This is the comparison table. In here we can observe some similarities and differences, but I'm going to explain you some of them. The films Pearl Harbor and Hacksaw Ridge are based on the wars of World War II, with the United States and Japan. We could find several similarities. For example, they both tell a very dramatic love story. In the film Pearl Harbor, it is a love triangle between two best friends and a woman. But in Hacksaw Ridge, it tells more about the difficulties faced by couples when the man goes to serve in the war. Another similarity I found was that in both movies, loved ones die, which causes sadness to the audience. The last similarity I found was that in both movies they show scenes of the main characters being at war with guns and missiles. Some differences that we identified were that Hacksaw Ridge focuses a lot on religion, because the main character is very religious, while Pearl Harbor focuses more on the violence of the war and fighting. Another important point that I identify is that in Hacksaw Ridge, the main character, instead of using arms or weapons, he served by helping the army in a medical way and saving life. The life of the main character in the movie Hacksaw Ridge is based on real events, from the story of his childhood to his love life as a man. But in Pearl Harbor, the only thing based on real events is the intervention of the protagonists in the war and how they serve their country. Thank you for your attention.